Hey, what's going on, you all? I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am bidding for my May schedule. It's weird to think that in the midst of like everything that's happening that like aviation has to go on, but I did not choose to take the voluntary paid leave that my company was offering. Instead, I said that I am going to work through it. So usually we get what's called our bid packet. It's like a whole printed report that's like numerous pages that sort of outlines all of the flying. The bid packet for May was literally like 2 pages. Like it is usually like 30 pages worth of trip. Like that is how drastic the flying has been cut. But somebody has to do it, and so I'm going to go bid. Announcement, I am transferring bases once again. So I am leaving Philly Trenton to go be based in Miami. Why? Prior to everything that's happening right now, I had already put in my transfer to Miami because I have better seniority down there. And so I'm leaving Philly Trenton, where I was number 305 out of like 400, to go be number 94 in Miami out of like 158. So yes, but with all of this that is happening, I am bidding at number 44 for the month of May. So I'm number 44 in terms of seniority in the base in Miami. So super junior base. So I got my little notes, all the things that I wanted to remember out of the bid packet, and it's time to go put them in. So I'm going to bid reserve first because that is the easier one to do. And I'm basically going to copy my entire schedule from April, where I basically am on reserve on call Monday through Thursday, and then I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Luckily, May is one of the months where we have 12 days off. Also helpful to look at the bid packet because I also realized that in May we have 2 paid holidays. So we have one holiday, which is Memorial Day, and then we have a company holiday, which is the date in which our contract was ratified. So that's considered a company holiday. So that's 2 paid holidays next month. On top of the fact that we get raises next month because we hit our contract raises. So there's a lot happening in the month of May. And I come off I come off of probation. Woo! So excited, can't wait. But here we go. Reserve days on. So I'm gonna pull up a little calendar, and I am gonna just go through this calendar and select all of the Monday through Friday. The 3rd through the 7th, the 11th through the 14th. I gotta throw some Sundays in here too because it's 31 days. The 17th through the 21st, 26th through the 30th. That's it. Easy enough. Alright, so now I'm going to bid for my line in Miami. Oh my gosh. So the way the system looks, you put in your layers of preferences and they tell you how many trips actually match what your preference is. And then at the bottom, it says all remaining preferences. And so it'll tell you how many total there are. There's only 107. So amongst all of the people who are getting a line, there's only 107 pairings. Wow. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and import my schedule from my bid from last month, for April, actually this month, and modify some tweaks, and then I'll come back once I start to find the trips that match. Okay, so I finished putting in all of my preferences and altering them. What I decided to do, since my last reserve block ends on April 30th here, and I'm expected to be available in Miami on May 1, I'm going to build in some moving days, so I'm definitely requesting to have the 1st, 2nd, 3rd off, just to give myself some time to transition back to Virginia from Philly, and then from Virginia to get my life together in terms of going to Miami. I figure like later on I'll probably talk more about what my plan is for Miami, but right now I don't have a plan, so I'm going to wait on that one. So here we go. I put in all my conditions, so now I'm going to go through and try to find them, and so I can bid for these specific like trips in turn. Alright, so this first one, this one is a 4-day trip worth 21 hours, layovers in Newark, Orlando, and Orlando. And then this next one is a 4-day with worth 21 hours, and it's happens twice in a month, the same trip with layovers in Cleveland. Nope, not Cleveland. Cincinnati, Orlando. So granted, I know these 4-day trips are going to go to like the most senior people in the base. But hey, maybe they choose not to fly, so then it won't. And then there's a chance for me. So we're just going to try, you know, we never know. This is a 3-day worth 17 hours. And it has 2 Trenton layovers. Then what else can I make fit? Okay, so I've picked the trips. The last 2 that I just added were 3-day trips. There's so many Trenton layovers. But you know what? At this point, with what's going on, if you try to get trips, you cannot be choosy about what you get. You either want to work it and get the hours or you don't. I want to get the hours, so I'm going to submit these. Bam! And guess what? Our bid is done. So basically what we're asking for, line 1, well I did my trips, all the specific trips I'm asking for. Then line 1, I'm doing 4-day trips. Line 2, under that, I'm doing 3-day trips. Then I'm asking for 2-day trips. And then lastly, I'm asking for turns. And then my very last thing is if I can't get any of that, at least just give me, well, obviously I will get the turns. But if I can't give it that, I just really just need May 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and possibly the 4th off. That's what I'm asking for, you all. We will see what we get. I will be back in here later on this month to let you know if we got any of what we asked for. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be reminded each time I post. And I look forward to seeing you all next time.